All right, we're live. I was gonna get started a little earlier, and I decided to sit down and mess with Streamlabs OBS because I think the integration I need will work better over there. When we're fully over on YouTube, but we're gonna go ahead and keep using what we're using, just OBS Studio with the live thing on there until we get that fully figured out. So we're going to get back to Assassin's Creed today. I'm going to hit some buttons. Hey Tal, how's it going? Tell you what, Dad's tired this morning. One puppy had us up, oh man. She was up early as hell. Had to go out at like 1 in the morning. And I'm just like, this sucks. I think I'll end up using the levels mod on the map that I started yesterday when it's finished. I'm going to build out the top and bottom tower sections so that, you know, you'll have the bottom and then there's like top and roof. I'll build those out so that they all show up the way that I want them to. Advanced mode in what? In Dungeon Draft? Oh, the levels mod. Yeah, we'll worry about that when we get to it. Tell you what, the other problem we were having this morning, which took me a while, I don't like, for some reason, Streamlabs OBS, the green screen doesn't work as well as inside of OBS Studio. So that's kind of annoying. And then I got to sit here and watch my camera out front because, wait a minute. Ooh. I'll be right back. Oh, we didn't want to leave this outside. The wife's anniversary present. Today's 35 years, and I've been kidding around saying that it's the Xbox anniversary. So sometime today I'll get this set up. But it was shipped straight from Microsoft. And there we go. I don't know how excited she is, but she'll be able to game with us now. I'm excited. But it doesn't take much to get that excited. Let's admit it. Yeah, I was worried that I'd miss that and it would be sitting out there. I did kind of cheat the system. You know, when you order direct from Microsoft, they only let you order one on your account, but I have 2 accounts on there. And I had actually gotten one as a gift for my son. And the only way you can get them is online. They're never showing up in the stores, right? I got one as a gift for my son after I'd gotten mine. Mine I'd gotten at retail from, Walmart online. That was the when I was able to get my Xbox. My PlayStation, which I barely am playing, the PS5, I've got to look and see what new games are coming out on that so we can play on that as well. But we also decided I wanted to pick up a system for the wife because the boy wants to play, and I'm thinking, well, maybe something like Outriders. I don't know. She doesn't really play shooters. She doesn't really game, and we're trying to get her to start playing. You know, probably be good for her to do something other than watching TV all night. But very happy. The new S is here, and maybe I'll pick her up a controller in a color that she likes instead of having the robot white. But I teased her, and she said, well, what's the 35th anniversary supposed to be? And I said, it's coral. I said, but it's technically coral colored because it's white. So we'll set that up over there on that new monitor that I got for her, and she'll be ready to rock and roll. Just takes little things like that to get me excited. So I think at like 10:40 I've got to drop my kid off at school, and then we'll be good until like 3:30 unless she gets a ride home. So let's go ahead and start playing. Yeah, I think I'm going to just mess with the levels module on the new map that we're building because it's just like some little towers, and they'll probably never actually come into play. The players will probably never actually go up into them. But I want to see if I can get it to work so that if they do go in, that they go up the ladders, up the levels, and, you know, and what they'll actually see when they're outside is just the roof. Actually, they shouldn't even see the roof, let's be honest. But, encounter in a lake? I have no idea where we left off because we've been mapping since Friday. Where the hell did we leave off? Making friends. Heart of Stone. We got a couple of things there. There's our ship. What do we have here? Death and Disorder. Hey, let's hunt down cultists. I mean, that's always our plan, hunting down cultists. But yeah, we, I'm a little, I admit, I'm a little annoyed. I thought we were done with Mad Mage, so I am slightly annoyed. that I am having to remap some of this stuff. But it's going to be minimal. And the only thing that doesn't really annoy me about redoing that one level is I hated how that level looks. So we're going to make a really nice
but I also need to be seen.
map.
The propagandist
It'll be
did
much
his
better
job
than what we
well.
have.
I need more support to attack Paros.
I've seen too many people die already. Please, come away from here.
Spasia, what brings you here?
Cassandra,
If trouble,
read the
that's what
room,
brings
my
her
dear.
here.
I'm interrupting. Please, continue your discussion. It sounds fascinating.
I've just come to tell your mother that the cult's elite forces are after her, and that this place is too open.
And I've been telling Aspasia I need to appear in public to maintain the support of the citizens.
You want me to handle the cult soldiers?
Not only that, my people won't believe Paros is behind this without proof. I need you to find it.
Of course.
Was your wife
Good.
along when that happened?
And I'll make the
And
rounds
hopefully
here.
she was mad.
Shore up my support. Be careful. They're dangerous.
I know. I'll get her out of here safely.
Where do your sources say I should start looking?
I'd try the caves under Mount Zas. The cultists are so enamored with their own mysticism. It's predictable enough for them.
I don't think anyone sent to kill you is going to admit who they're working for.
You're right. Physical proof is better. I'm sure you can find something.
My wife, she
Of course. I'd be happy to help you both.
she'll
I'll see
sometimes
you
get
again
a wee
later.
bit jealous. It's that redhead thing. Let me resize this up here. I mean, it's funny because she knows that I would never do anything, and just because that's me, it doesn't matter, you know.
I should watch my step around here.
Who is? We're gonna kill these fuckers. Let's see who's there, and we'll kill them.
Bleeding doesn't make you brave.
Oh shit, we missed!
Your time is near, Miss
It is,
Jones.
because I really fucked this encounter up.
Why won't you?
Is that all of these bastards? I guess we need to hide for a second. That'll let us heal. Oh my god. But she also knows that I can be a little flirty. Because that's just me. It was funny. She went with me when it was, I guess, about 6 years ago when I went to get my license renewed, and my eyes were acting a little bit gimpy that way because they'll do that occasionally with all the concussions and stuff that I had, and you know, I was a wee bit flirty with the lady there, and she's like, "Well, before you come in next time, make sure you get your eyes checked. I'm gonna pass you." And my wife's like, "They wouldn't have done that for me." Which was, you know, It was funny. Underground? Come on, show me. Where is it? Where is
The
it?
cave entrance. There and there.
There's a cave entrance, I guess, on the other side? I guess the cave entrance is down there. Let's send up our recon drone. I think we have to swim. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure if we're going to have to swim. Oh, there's the entrance. Alright. For some reason I thought it was going to be down there in the water. Find and assassinate the assassins. See, I think the only way I'm going to be able to get the stuff working right on my screen is going to be to get Streamlabs OBS to function. I mean, it works fine. I'm just not pleased with the green screen thing. I think it would work better if I was using the
Sharp watch here.
Elgato green screen that I have over there. Because that has no creases or anything in it, where the one that I've got hanging behind me is not perfectly flat. I mean, I'm thinking about putting a bar across the bottom to stretch it. But we'll see. That's a loud thump, and they don't hear that shit. And they're not hearing these footsteps. These fuckers should all be fired.
You stand low!
Triple kill! No, I didn't see that. I mean, I may have gotten it, but I didn't see it. What did they say? I mean, it's not like... It's not going to change my direction that I'm going with the stream. You know what I mean? Oh, so there's, you know, there's still no real agreement. It's just, well, I mean, let's face it. The thing is, it's always been this way. I mean, if you own a restaurant, a store, or any place, and you play music in there, you always had to license to be able to play music. And you couldn't just put a radio up and play it, because the guys that come in, they'll come in and then they'll say, you know, we're going to fine you. You need to sign up or turn the motherfucking radio off. So you have to buy a license. And, you know, if you're a small streamer, you don't have the kind of money that you would need to pay a license. Unless you have a really good full-time job and you don't care about throwing $150 a month out or something like that to be able to play music. And let's be honest, when you're playing music in stream, you're not giving recognition or something, you know, or what was the expression that motherfuckers used to use all the time when they wanted me to shoot, like, photo shoots for them for free? Oh, you'll get, oh my god, my brain's shutting down. Yeah, exposure. You're not, that exposure doesn't mean shit to the artist. What means shit to the artist is getting their money, because, in all honesty, you know, with the way music is now, with everything being streamed on, through, like, Apple and stuff like that, they're not making as much as when people had to buy, actual records. So, your exposure on stream doesn't mean shit to them. It's not going to get them money. People aren't going to go out and buy CDs or records anymore because that's just not a thing. So, you know, you want artists to make fucking music. You've got to pay so they can keep making music. They got to eat too. So all the whiny bullshit that people make up about that, it's just like, you know, don't play music or pay the license. And I would laugh at people, you know, when they'd come in and they'd be like, oh, you'll get exposure. I was booked every weekend, every year at $5,000 to $10,000 a wedding. I didn't need exposure from these motherfuckers to make money. So, but it just got to the point where I got tired of dealing with cheaper and cheaper motherfuckers because of people buying kit cameras who didn't know how to use them, going out and saying, I'll shoot your wedding for $500 or, you know, some cheap amount, beer money. And it wasn't worth arguing with people anymore. I just got to the point where I used to love doing it that I fucking hated doing it. I just thought it was hilarious because these cocksuckers just didn't realize a well-established photographer that has a waiting list doesn't need exposure. You know, I didn't need to shoot their redneck wedding. That's cool. I guess they just didn't know how to go in and manage those permissions inside their router. Not technically savvy. I ended up having to mine works perfectly with port forwarding, but I had to do a little workaround because I've got a router behind a router now in my house. Because I ended up, you know, I've got the router out there, and then I run it in here to the Google Mesh that I have now. Which you know what, if you have connection problems in your house, Mesh will resolve most of that. You know, it used to be my kids in the back where I'd be sitting here, and I wire in directly. I just do that because, you know, I know how to run the cable. I ran the cable into this room, put a jack down there, and I wired directly in. And so I've always got a gig up and down, but through multiple walls, you know, each one creates interference. And you know, my son, where I'm sitting at a gig, he might be at 100 because of all the walls. My daughter dips down even farther. So now I've got a mesh system in the house, and the least anybody gets is like 400. Mesh systems are awesome. But, ooh, what is that? But I'm a firm believer in hardwiring if you can. You know, if and I don't care if they have the gig up and down. I figure I'm paying for my gig. I'm gonna get my gig up and down. Ooh, what is this? %13 assassin damage, 16 poison. Basic arrows become poison arrows. Fucking A. We don't need to create poison. Yeah, exactly. If you can hardwire in, it makes life a lot easier. I mean, I turned off Wi-Fi on the AT&T router, and I moved it into here, but it still creates a whole separate subnet from what that subnet is. You know what I mean? So this is like a secondary subnet, and I just had to tell them all how to do it. And basically, what I love about it is I can do my port forwarding right from my phone. I don't have to. It's not even difficult. Yeah, exactly. But the fact that the Nest router is just easily integrated on your phone, you can go in there, pop, 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 2 seconds, and you've got it all set up. That's a cool looking bow. But the shit that turns your arrows into poison arrows, I might be leveling this thing up forever. I'm excited about that. We need to level this shit up. I think we can jump into that. Let's see. She goes, like she's even gonna make it. It's hilarious. Yeah, so today is our anniversary. 35 fucking years. And like I said, it's the Xbox anniversary. I gotta get my wife to set up her, a Microsoft account. Get her Game Pass. Where's Marini? She's this way. Halo day with your wife. I got the that Master Chief Collection. Which Halo was it that came out on Xbox that I... And this was when the Xbox One came out. That was the game they got me. They got me that for Christmas and the Halo game. And you know, it came with the Master Chief Collection and all that shit. And we ended up, you know, going through all that in stream. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the first couple of games where you really can't run and stuff are a little bit annoying. Yeah, the inability to run. You know, we're this godly fucking guy in game, but we can't run. We're a godly, like, military guy, and we can't run. It's like, what the hell?
The cult soldiers were paid with Rahmi from Paros.
Well, I could hardly ask for
You know,
clearer
how does
proof.
that even happen?
This will settle some scores. Take this to the Merchants Guild. Tell them it's the proof I promised. And tell them they can keep the coins.
Of course.
There was also this. I assume it's their orders.
I recognize this. It's an old dialect. The cult must use it to communicate with one another.
You can read it?
This money isn't from Silanos. It's from someone in Sparta.
That's not possible.
I can translate it for you, but these orders come from a Spartan king.
Fucking
The
Spartans.
Spartan nobility has always resisted the cult.
Apparently
The
not.
cult is like water. Any crack in the stone and they'll get in.
Sparta stands against corruption.
How can you say that after all Sparta has done to you? They tore apart our family. They welcomed the cult with open arms.
Why do you keep saying they? I am still Spartan. And so are you.
Are you really?
I have responsibilities here. Paros needs to be stopped.
Oh, we'll be doing that.
But then,
We'll be killing the shit
yes,
out of some people.
I will go back.
Cult Assassin Armor. Now, I'm guessing the only reason it's showing up as better is because, you know, it's a little higher level. We need to, in a serious way, get our shit leveled up. I mean, I want to have the full outfit on. This is still at 26. That's going to hurt us. Putting it on. If we can get that up, these things are close to where it needs to be. Let's see if we can, who is it? Oh, they're
We
level
will
38.
destroy your statues. We will burn down your temples if that's what it takes to rid the world of rodents like you.
Oh, fuck you. We're gonna kill the shit out of you. That's what we're gonna do. But first I wanna... Man, I bet I don't have enough to do what I need to do. Let's talk to her.
You may speak.
Ships from Paros have blockaded the harbor.
God curse Silanos and his damned cult! Do they never tire of meddling? Ugh!
Look at that, they're running into each
Tell
other.
them I'm on my
They
way.
should be easy to sink.
A blockade?
I've refused to pay tribute to Athens, and Paros is taking advantage of the situation. There goes our hope of striking first.
Just say
I
it.
can bring my ship around and clear the harbor.
I'll sink
Just
the
you
motherfuckers.
against an entire blockade?
Yes.
You're right. It's terrible odds for Paros.
Be safe, and come back to me, lamb.
Alright. I know I saw... There we go. We're gonna run toward that anvil. Running at the anvil, baby.
We have the best prizes around.
So what was it? It was the pants, skirt, whatever. Please. Fuck. Alright, let's see if he has some first let's sell the junk. Then we'll... We need so much of this stuff. Alright. Now let's see. I'm hoping we have enough to get this up. I think I wore this this armor the entire time I played the last time too. I really dig this armor. There we go.
Good day to you.
I think that's all I can do. We're not even going to try. Well, I say that.
Share to you.
I don't think we have enough to level up our... Yeah, we can't do that. What about these? I think this is the next thing we want to level up. We need so much shit.
I'll see you soon.
Alright, where's my ship? Oh, you know what?